So I'm making this video right now just because I realized something. Like, I feel like some people are very caught in these polar opposite worlds. Maybe I'll move. Can you see me better here? Yeah, so people are stuck, and I have like 30 minutes, and I was like, how am I going to spend the time? And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to explain something. So some people are stuck in these polar opposite worlds. On one side, you have people who are stuck in like urban ghettos. I feel like if you're black and in Oakland, that's what that is. It's just an urban ghetto. There's like way too much shit happening. Things are just way too complex. It's hard to sort of see the tree through the forest, or whatever that saying is. And then there's other people who kind of live in like white suburbia, and so there's like never anything happening there. Now, just when you look at the statistics of the country though, and how more and more people of color, including black people, including Latino people, and all the others, are matriculating into kind of the middle class, right? So they are also moving to like smaller towns where there's like less going on and stuff like that. And this is why I want to really be clear here, like, and I've said this in like all my other videos, there will always be a place in society for women. But I really hope more black women, more pretty black women, like follow my channel and my content, because I'm just trying to give y'all some game that took me a while to learn. Like, people will try to use you. Like, men in suburbia, at least in my lived experience, they have these like ideas about like what black women are like. Like, they think all black women are poor and ghetto because of television. So like, they don't actually know any black people or black women ever. So like, it's every single thing is a trope, right? Everything is a joke. Everything is love and hip hop. Like, they don't know any black people, and like, they raise their children this way. But here's another thing where I feel like I've gotten caught up. Like, there are a lot of ugly ass, broke ass men in middle America, and they will try to use you. They will try to trap you and use you. And you'll be like, where did my life go? Wait a fucking minute. Like, I didn't want this. Like, I really don't want to deal with you at all. But like, here you are. Because in all reality, like, there's not some easy ticket. Like, there is no easy way. And I think some people are trying to promote onto women, especially black women, that you have to be a mother, that you have to be a parent. Like, that is a requirement of you. And it's not. Like, don't have these dusty niggas kids. Don't have these like fat ass Mexicans kids. Like, stop doing it. Like, stop being a mammy to these dudes, because they don't love you. They don't even like you, and they're poor and ugly. And it's just like, the more I think about it, I'm like, God damn, like, nobody was telling me this shit, you know, when I was like 18. Like, people just made it seem like, oh, you know, Olivia, like, you're just not in the right place in the right time, or whatever, or comparing a beauty standard. Like, it's like, this is why I posted yesterday about like Leah Kibiti being at the Oscars. Like, look at her as an example, okay? Like, Ethiopian supermodel goes to Oscars. Why? Because there's always a place in society for fucking supermodels. If you look even remotely close to me, there's a place for you in any fucking city with any guy who's making over $150,000 a year. There just always is. There's enough seats at the table for all of us. Here's another thing what people don't tell you. There's actually not that many of us here. If you are even in a position where you can watch this video right now, bitch, you have hella access. Get your ass a ticket and go get a job and start living your life, bro. Like, go now. Go right now. Get the fuck up and go. Leave whatever dusty nigger is on your arm. Like, leave him and run away. Run far away. Just like the Kanye West video. Just run. Run, girl. Get away. Because I'm telling you, it's like they have nothing to offer at all. And they'll try to, I'm telling you, they're like pretty princess niggers and pretty princess Mexicans. They'll literally be sitting there like, I'm so good looking. I'm so blah, blah, blah. Well, they make like $50,000 a year. And they have nothing. Like, they still live with their parents. You'll be driving around in a Honda for your whole fucking life. And you could do bad on your own, girl. Like, any nigga I can go get a Honda tomorrow. Okay? Like, this is not a come up because this dude is not on the bus. Like, it's some people just, so much shit. People make things so confusing for women. And I'm just here trying to, like, debug some myths, because, like, I don't know why. Like, there's old broads out here who know this, and they just won't say shit. They'll be like, oh, she's gonna fall victim. No, nigga, nobody's falling victim no more. That's why the birth rate is declining in this country. Like, nobody, that's why everybody is single. Okay, everybody sees the dust from 17 miles away, and nobody is confused. And if you are confused, go watch some of my old videos. I've been trying to put out videos for the last year of all the shit I've learned, and I will even unpack it in more depth so we can all be on the literal same fucking page. Leave dusty niggers alone. Leave dusty Mexicans alone. Leave dusty white dudes alone. Like, just let them go die off and not propagate into the future. I'm sorry, like, it's too much. Like, I'm tired of seeing ugly dudes walk down the street. It's hurting my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to breathe air. They're sucking the oxygen from the environment. There's not going to be enough oxygen left for us. They keep consuming shit and occupying space, taking up bullshit. They're making accounts on Instagram, just occupying fucking space, and it's exhausting. I've had enough. I have hit the fucking limit of all I can take. I've had enough dusties for the fucking century, okay? Like, I'm really tired of seeing it. I'm really tired. And, like, this was my entire intent last year, where I took you guys, like, behind the scenes. Let me show you, like, the ups and the downs, the goods and the bads, the highlight reels, the fucking behind the scenes of adulting as a woman. And y'all saw all the shit I went through last year. It was a lot. Like, it should not be that fucking difficult to adult. But, you know, when you're getting your feet wet, at least, like, y'all saw the mistakes that I made, and now you don't have to make those mistakes. You could be like, Olivia taught me. And I'll be like, yeah, girl, I know. It was rough last year, huh? That's why I had to start smoking cigarettes, because it was a lot. Like, there was a lot of shit going on. But we got through it, y'all. We got through it. And also, we are about to find another apartment, because it's ghetto in that apartment. I'm sorry. The mail theft was, like, over the edge. It's like, bro, this is supposed to be a downtown apartment. So we're moving to Russian Hill, because I'm sorry. I just don't feel like the poverty-stricken people won't make it up the hill. You know what I'm saying? Their lungs won't tolerate the depth of the hill. So it's just, maybe this will, like, help separating us even more from them, because they don't understand English or any of the shit that we talk about anyway. So, like, maybe being on the top of the hill will allow us to thrive without them, because it's a lot, girl. It's a lot. So, that was basically the premise of the rant. It's just like, the girl from the pink pill, she made a video about this, but it's called Reproductive Coercion. And it's basically like when a dusty will try to trap you with a baby, because they want their, like, seed to propagate on into the next generation. But they know that, like, women won't really want to stay with them because they're, like, losers and they're dusties. So the only thing they can do is, like, force. It's like any woman. Basically, any woman they can get, they're like, ooh, let me weigh her down with all my baggage and bullshit so that she can't escape and she'll be stuck to me forever. But see, like, you don't have to go through this. Like, y'all don't have to deal with this, because, look, your big sis, Olivia, has come here to warn you about the dusty niggers in the future. They're everywhere. They come in all colors, all shapes and sizes. They're fat and skinny. They're old and young. They are grandfathers, fathers, brothers, uncles, niggers, all type of shit. They have all type of jobs. They work at post offices. They drive buses. They are software engineers. They are in all aspects of society. It's not just like one place. There's no real way to, like, spot one. You know, it's not like they all wear blue or they all have Jordans or something. It's not like that. They drive all kinds of cars. They might have a BMW, a Toyota, a Honda, a truck, a two-seater, maybe a minivan. You never know, okay? Like, the only way you can really, I don't even know how to pinpoint them, because they do run in clusters. Like, all the dusties hang together. Like, all their friends will be dusty too. Their parents will be dusty. They're just, like, dusty communities, right? So, like, once you figure out one, then you know you've decoded the whole community of other Dusties, because I'm telling you, they roll together. But okay, so let's go back for a second. So, like, how do you identify a Dusty? Well, most likely they are unattractive. Like, that's like rule number one. They're always unattractive and broke. So, like, and y'all, I think we gotta really define some shit. I defined this before. If he's making under $100,000 a year, this nigga is broke and he's a Dusty. Okay, it's 2022. Like, the cost of living in the Bay Area, you need like $145,000 to be middle class. All these niggas are like lower income. Okay, they're living below the poverty line, sweetie. Like, if you need to like look at his accounting books for the last 5 years, and if it says less than $100,000 is coming in, he's broke. Broke. He can have a car, a BMW, 100 pairs of Jordan sneakers, and eat, I don't know, whatever every night. Broke, okay? Do you know what real wealth looks like? Why do you think Mark Zuckerberg wears the same fucking shirt every day? He's like a trillionaire, okay? It's just like, the nigga with the Jordans is a Dusty who's broke. So that's how you identify one. Just look at his fucking accounting books. And if he doesn't even have accounting software, well then, you already know. Check the box. Dusty. I hope that helps.